Hey Divas! Welcome to Divas World. She back. Hey y'all, Diva in the house. Y'all, we was just sitting in there listening to music, right? And why this church song came on by this artist that actually sing the blues, and we be listening to him, J1. But why he got a gospel song out? I think it's older now though, but I had never heard it. So while we listening to it, right, and I could see the doctor, cause actually what he's saying is basically the doctor's circumstance. Like he don't have no family that calls him, he don't have no friends and none of that, right? So we listening to the song, and I could see him kind of get a little teary, right? And I'm like thinking to myself, only if he knew. Right, that's what God wants. He wants you to know that he the only one that you can count on. He the only one that has your back. He the only one that's going to be there when you need him. He the only one that will work it out. So I ain't tell the doctor yet. I didn't tell the doctor that yet. I'm going to tell him in a minute. Because that's what I feel. That's how I feel. Like, yeah, that's why. Because he wants you to know you can only count on him. Real talk. When we down and out, that's who we call on. Even when I be in my space and I be like mad at God, cause yeah, sometimes I used to get mad at him. But then he brings me back down to reality, and I ask for forgiveness, and we move on. And I'm talking about God, we move on and we push forward together, cause he got my back always. So that's how I feel about it. Like, yeah, I know the doctor, I know that bothers him. God has your back, and that's all you need to know. And so I'm gonna tell him that in a minute. Right, not me, not nobody. God, that's the one who you need to count on. Cause he done brought you this far, and I already know where he taking you. No, I can imagine where he taking you. Cause I'm here on. I got a front row seat of your life. I have a front row seat, so I see what's going on. I see how things are moving. And like I said, he is such a great guy. God, God got some things for this man. And I'm just happy, like I said to y'all before, I'm happy to be here, to be a part of his life. And I'm happy that he's a part of mine. So I just want to come back here and share that with y'all and stuff. Y'all know I'm so silly. And y'all, as y'all can see, I still got this shirt on. So this part of the same day from my previous clip, my previous Blog 41. Cause the memory card got full, y'all. So I just went on and took it off there and uploaded it. So now we still in the same day. So that just means I'm catching up, y'all, because I took all them days off for my birthday and was blogging behind time and all that stuff. So now we on time. But yeah, y'all, I just want to share that with y'all, that God got our back no matter what. No matter what you do, once you ask for forgiveness, all is forgiven. And we can move forward together, divas. Peace. Hey, diva, she back. Y'all, you know we in here listening to the blues. And this blues singer came on, y'all. He was like, it's real good too. The song is nice. Why he was like, a good man do not stay single long. And I was like, oh wee, I know about that. I was like, I've been around the world 43 times. 43 years. I'm like, I know that. That's why I got the doctor holding on, because I know a good man don't stay single long. That's why I'm holding on to mans. Y'all know I be acting a mess sometimes, but he love me and I love him. And the thing is, you have to be real in everything you do. You have to be honest. That's the number one thing. You have to be honest. And I learned this. I've been knew this, but I really learned it, and I started putting it into my everyday life. You have to communicate. I knew that 20 years ago, but I was a mess at it. I did not communicate well. Now I'm learning and I'm doing it and I'm communicating with my partner. You have to communicate. You have to talk. Even if, and I learned this too, y'all, that sometimes when you communicate, you start off, especially when you just started off and you're trying to get everything right. I started off like really bad, but I'm communicating though, but I was communicating, but it just wasn't the right way. So over time, I've gotten so much better because I'm communicating, and now I'm communicating the right way. And I've learned to, if I'm going to say something crazy or snap out, just step back a little bit and then revisit it, then talk about it. And that's what I do, because communication is the key. Y'all know, y'all young divas, y'all hear that all the time from us old people. That is the realest thing. You have to talk about everything when you're in a relationship with somebody. Talk about it. Like I said, if you pissed off, just wait till tomorrow, wait till the next day, just chill, calm down, and come back to the table and talk about it. But I would just listen to that song, because that's real talk, y'all. Yes, because remind y'all, he been a good man, so I got him for some reason. Real talk. But I'm just saying, no shade. I don't plan on losing him. I plan on actually being with for the rest of my life. So we'll see what God's plan is, right, Doctor?
You're absolutely correct.
We'll see. He said I'm absolutely correct. He sound like me, absolutely correct. I love it. Wait, Divas, I got wrapped all into that other clip before this one. I forgot to tell y'all why I put this out. I was just thinking, like, I feel so much better than I did earlier, because I was in that space. Y'all saw that in Block 41, which is all today, the same day. And I was just like, that's funny how things can just change up. I was in that little, I don't even know what to call that space, but I was in that space. That's why I would just say that space. And I feel so much better now, y'all. I'm in a good space. I was like, let me put my stuff on, because every day is worth celebrating. So I went to put this on. I keep this on my bathroom door. I used to have it on the bedroom door, but I got my beads hanging there now. But yeah, every day is a day worth celebrating. And sometimes I have to remind myself of that. So maybe I'll put this on my nightstand next to the bed now. So every day I wake up and I see it, I'll be like, girl, you better celebrate today. Celebrate. Deep in the house. I got the doctor over here looking at her. He's probably like, this girl is crazy.
She's silly.
And Divas, my young Divas, what else I wanted to tell y'all was, when I was talking about communication, right? That is a really big thing, because like in my last blog, when I was being silly talking about the couple that was on the People's Court, and I was like, I wonder why they broke up, because like, you could tell, like, it was like, I don't know, just from looking at it, even the doctor was like, you could tell he was a good guy. Even he didn't badmouth her or any of that. Like, you could just kind of tell. And so I was like, what happened? You know what I'm saying? And so that just brings me to this. In our relationship, if we ever broke up, it wouldn't be what happened, because we communicate. So we already know something ain't right, because we done talked about it, and we done sat down, and you already know I'm not liking this or I'm not liking that, and vice versa, because we've talked about it. And if the love is still there, the relationship continues to grow, and it continues to get stronger, because you've already talked about what's wrong, or what's bothering you, and what you're not happy about, or what you upset about. You know, like I said, I had to learn that. So when I'm upset about something, especially with this bipolar stuff, like, sometimes I just need time to myself to, work it through. And but the thing with the doctor, he feel like he can fix everything. You cannot fix everything. I have to go through my motions. But the thing about it is, we talk about it. He already know. I'll just be like, I'm just not in a good space today, or whatever. But he still ain't learned to just let me have my little space. He still want to fix it. I be like, you can't fix it. I be telling him that, y'all. When I be in that space, I be like, you cannot fix it. This is something I have to work out on my own, because I got this whole bipolar stuff. That part right here, I got to work on. So, anywho, that's what I wanted to say, y'all, that the communication is very big, because like I said, when the relationship is over, and like I said, at the end, they was both saying that they ended on a good note, like nothing bad happened when they ended the relationship. And my thing is, that will be the same, which, like I said, I hope this relationship never ends, but we'll know, because we talked about it. And sometimes people do just grow apart, or it's just not working for them anymore. I get that. But this is working for us. If he dealing with me through all of this, all of this, but we do. And you know what? Another thing, y'all know I'm 43. I know what I want. So at this point in my life, I already know what I want. I already know what I want my future to look like, all of that. And we communicate. He knows what he wants. We want each other. You know, we pray together. He gonna tell me yesterday, he was like, you know, we ain't prayed together in a couple of days. I was like, I pray every night. We probably didn't do it together, but I still be praying every night and every morning before I touch that phone, before I get to bed, I be praying up. So, but we've been praying together every night, getting on our knees, holding hands, praying together, but we haven't done it, I guess in a few nights, I guess because y'all know my birthday weekend, and we was basically crashing when the night was over or the morning was over, so that's probably what I can see why we wasn't. But yeah, we be staying prayed up together, so that's what I'm telling you. And that's another thing, Divas, I ain't trying to do all that God stuff on y'all, but I'm just saying, he plays a big part in a lot of your life, so, but I'm gonna leave that alone. I ain't finna go all into that. Each is his own. Because I don't knock what nobody else believes, so don't knock me, and I ain't finna force none of that on y'all. I ain't gonna be talking all about that. But I'm just saying, that works for us. So, Divas in the house. Divas, I want to tell y'all also that what's yours is yours. No one can take it away. And some people are put in your life for a season and for a reason. And it might not last, you know, as long as you thought or wanted it to. Because they was only there for that short period of time or that long period of time. And then it's time to move on because there's something else out there, something better for y'all. And I'm talking about in every aspect of the way. I'm talking about a job. I'm talking about a relationship. I'm talking about family. Sometimes people move around in your life so you can elevate, so you can get better. And that's real talk. Remind y'all, I've been around the block 43 years. So that's real talk. Sometimes, for real, people are just put in your life for a season. I've had quite a few of those great seasons with people. Well, I know they was in, after the fact, I'm like, they was in my life for this reason. Because see, at 43, you can sit back and look at your life and be like, the past 20 years, this person was put in my life. And I'm not talking about necessarily a relationship. It could be a friendship. It could be anything. Oh, I had this job for a reason, because now look where I'm at. Or this person was put in my life for this reason. They helped me out with this. Or whatever. For real. Real talk. I've sat back and I've thought about that, you know, this year. Like, man, I've had these people in my life, great people. I mean, great people. I've never had anyone in my life that crossed me. And that's real talk, y'all. That is something to be very happy about. 43 years here. Never had anybody in my life to like cross me or any of that. And then that comes from me learning at an early age that you have to surround yourself with good people. Don't be all that drama. I ain't never been about that. So that has to do a lot. That has to do with it too. Because I keep my circle real little. As of now, Divas, y'all already know, at 43, my circle is real little now. It's just me and the doctor. And then that text and phone call to my mama every day, and my sister Sugar, Trish, shout out Sugar, Diva in the house. But real talk, you have to keep, and my daddy, let me stop, I forgot to leave. I talk to my daddy too. But for real, y'all, sometimes you just have to keep that circle small for you to elevate, you know, to keep your mind clear. And basically, like I was saying, sometimes people are put in your life for a season, for a reason. So I just want to share that with y'all, Divas. Look at me, I'm all knowledgeable today. Let me get my pen and pad out. No, I'm just joking. Diva in the house. Where my glasses at? Peace.